Hey, listen, I have to tell you this story. So years ago, I was working at an organization and the leadership team from the location went to this offsite. You know how offsites are. Bad food, right? Snacks you want on a regular but can't have, but at the offsite for some reason you feel like you could do it. And it was a 1 day offsite. So we weren't sleeping overnight or anything, and actually it wasn't too far from our campus. So it wasn't one of those, several day things. It was a full day though. And we had a facilitator lead us. And I would imagine about 15 of us, 15, 16, something like that. And they divided us, this facilitator divided us to across 4 tables or so into teams. And he gave us this exercise. And the exercise was pretty simple. It was almost like playing Monopoly or something. You were going up on this board into the mountains, and the simple objective was go up into the mountains and bring back as much gold as you possibly could. Go into the mountains, bring back as much gold as you possibly could. And each team, as you would imagine, gets a roll of a dice. You get a number of steps. You choose the path you want to go up into the mountain, so on and so forth. And there were different paths, of course, right? So you start at the same place. As you take off, there's different forks in the road, and you go and you get a certain number of turns and come back. Well, at one of the forks in the road, there was this old man standing there. He looked somewhat like a vagrant. He wasn't well dressed, so on and so forth. And again, you're on this camel or whatever you're on, and you're going up into the. And what's so funny about it is, as you took your turn, the designated camel driver from the team would have to come up to the board, move their piece. So you made fun of it, right? You galloped up to the board, you moved the pieces up on the chart, so on and so forth. Well, at the end of the game, it almost didn't matter who won because the facilitator started to speak and he said, "This is very interesting." He said, "Let me say this. Let me give you an observation. I'm wondering if any of you guys noticed." And he said it in a nice way, not to be disrespectful. He said, "This is a group of senior leaders, and each of you played the game." And he said, "You did nothing wrong per se." He said, "You took your dice, you rolled the dice, you rolled your camel up into the mountains, da da da." He said, "But none of you at the fork in the road with the old man took the opportunity to talk to the old man." Right? There was a clear opportunity. You could go left or right, or you could take one of your turns and talk to the old man. He said, and the old man would have told you where to get the most amount of gold and even a shortcut or whatever to get there. He would have helped you move ahead exponentially in the game to be that much more successful if you would have taken the time to talk to him. And let me tell you something, family. I think we all sat there looking a bit dumbfounded. Wow. Is that right? None of us stopped to talk to the old man. None of us stopped to get that wisdom. And I'm going back. This is not probably, this is over 10 years ago now. I still remember this experience. Why? Because getting wisdom is so key. Talking to people who have the scar tissue from the thing you are about to go through. Talking to people who have operated in the business you want to operate in. Talking to people who have run a part of the race you want to run is gold. That is gold. When we talk about going to get the gold, let me tell you something. Talking to people who have the wisdom and experience is gold. And it can easily seem like a waste of time because it doesn't, quote unquote, feel like action. We want to take action. We want to move. But let me tell you something, family. When you slow down and get that wisdom, man, that wisdom can pay off in spades. And I want to say this, AARP has been a partner and supporter of this. That's exactly what they're trying to do as well. If you go to aarp.org/my career, you are going into a bunch of resources that give you tips, tools, and wisdom. Wisdom gained from the number of people who they've collected their stories, collected how they've made it, along their journey, so on and so forth, and then codified that and put it into materials that they can give to you. So I implore you, family, with everything you're doing, take a minute, talk to the old man on the road.